What's going on YouTube? Today, we got another good one for you Rust lovers. You want to learn electrical? We got an electrical for noobs. I already posted that one. Check the channel. You can watch that video if you need any more tips on how to set up basics. This one, we did more of an advanced setup from electric furnaces to auto farming with normal furnaces and electrical furnaces, getting your loot to go into crates for you so you can run away from your base, let it do its job, and you can go have fun while, you know, the slow, boring smelting begins. So anyways, watch the video. Hope you enjoy it. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you subscribe, if you can. And most importantly, thanks for watching. All right, so now we're going to work on the advanced power in Rust, how to set up, you know, an auto farm, stuff like that. Kind of get your furnaces going, pump into the boxes, filling them up for you while you're gone off looting, shooting, doing whatever you do. So I've already basically just set up a simple little power. Got a medium battery, 2 solar panels hooked up. No big deal. If you want to know how to set up basic power, I also have a video, Rust Power for Noobs. Go check it out. Watch the video, it'll tell you how to set up all the basic stuff. Super simple, very easy. All right, so I've got 10 electrical branches set up right now. You can basically, you know, set them to whatever you want. I have put on these right here, the storage adapters. So I put those on top of the boxes, and then I put them on top of the furnaces. So I've got an electric one and a normal furnace as well too, just to show you they're basically the exact same thing. Just again, electric furnace don't need any no wood to do it. So very simple. You have your power, which is your wire tool. Then you have your pipe tool, which is the two things you're gonna need. I think it's 2 high qual for each tool to make. And it's pretty simple. So then you gotta get yourself one of these, industrial conveyor. Sometimes you will need the combiner and then a splitter as well too, if you wanna take like 2 connections here. If you want to put both these together, and if you want to put them into one connection into the crate, so that if you have like 3 furnaces going at once. All right, so go ahead and we're going to set up this bad boy first right here. So this is your conveyor. This is what you want to have for any items that you're going to be smelting. So you basically come in here, you type in, you're going to have sulfur. So cooked sulfur is going to go through here. Yeah, you're going to have probably your metal frags or high qual metal, and then your metal frags, and then you hit apply. Okay, so every time you're in here, those are the 3 items that'll pass through here. You can also put in the charcoal as well too. So if you're gonna have charcoal go through into the same crate or whatever, if you want to just do a sulfur one, you just put sulfur in there, whatever you want to do. I like to actually set mine up to go into my TC over here as well. That's another thing. You know, most people don't want to do that. You just like to fill the box and then fill it as you need it, so you know how much you can use and how much you can keep. So anyway, so you have that set up, right? So these things take, I believe, 1 power. So they'll tell you right here, click on them, 1 power. Super simple. So we don't want to talk about power yet, but just for fun, again, hold R, you can change your color. So we'll power in, we'll bring it all the way across, and we will plug it into the, what's my first one anyways? First one's down here. So we'll plug it into this branch out. So that's got 2 going out. It's only 1, but you can do a pass through for another one. So we'll just put 1 here, and we can go boom, boom. So now I've got enough power for both these to turn on if I want them on. All right, so then it's connecting this. So you bring out your pipe tool. So what we're gonna do is, because this is where these are gonna pass through, we take this as an industrial out. So you want it to come out of the furnace. It's gonna come out of the furnace in here, and then this registers that, hey, any of these items will pass through here, no problem. So then you go, hey, this is gonna be my sulfur box right here. So bring it out, over, and then you bring it up into the industrial in. So whenever you put anything in this furnace, it will pass it through to here. All you have to do is turn that on, have the furnace going, and away it'll go. So we're, see this charcoal right here building up? So the charcoal's disappearing. So you go into this box, the charcoal's piling into this box. Super simple. That's all you gotta do. Turn it off when you're not using it. If you have a medium battery, or if you are using a windmill, you're normally good to have power going 24/7. But I mean, they don't take a lot of power, but they can slowly drain a battery. All right, super simple. From 1 furnace to 1 box, done through 1 pipe. Now if you want to connect multiple furnaces, very simple. We've got this bad boy going. We can have our furnace running when we want to. So we're gonna take this bad boy right here, okay, which is called an industrial combiner. Then you're gonna take your connections from whatever one you want. So this is your out. So this furnace, you just right click and remove that. So industrial out is going to go into here. And same here. So industrial out. And go into, oops. Too many pipes in the way here. There we go. Almost have to redo it here. Industrial out. They have a lot of pipes and electrical can get confused, so it's nice to keep it nice and clean, but we're just, for example, we're just setting up the way we need to do it. All right, so we got 2 going in. You can obviously, you can have 3 in each combiner, and then this is gonna be your industrial out. So same thing, click, up, over, and in. Okay, so same thing. So now you turn that on, very simple. Anything that's in this one smelting, and in this one, all 3, so you can have another furnace going right here, and you can have that connected into this one, pumping through all the items and bringing them over to whatever box you have them hooked up to, right? So this is still connected to the original box, and then still just gonna put the charcoal slowly coming through there. All right, now for another part for making it into an auto farm. Again, very simple. So all you need is you have another one of these bad boys hooked up, which we've already got it connected to this one. You take the box that you want to take stuff from. So we're gonna set up this one for just to pump the wood through it, just because I don't have any of the ore in there, because you can't do it on these servers. But I'm gonna have it so it's always stocking wood. You would put in here like your metal ore, your sulfur ore. So you just go in here, just type in ore, some metal ore, sulfur ore, and then we're also gonna do wood. So you can base out, and then we can also do high quality, right? So boom. So anything that you want to go into the furnace. So same thing, take your pipe, industrial out because you want it to come out. Change the color just for fun. So we want it to come out, and we want it to come out and go through here, and then output. So it's gonna basically bring everything in here, register that what all these items can be output, and you bring them all the way down here. And then boom, so industrial end. So this is now gonna feed. So we gotta leave that on. Sorry, turn that on. So this will now feed wood into here, as well as any other ores if you did have them in your box. So there's already put 60 wood in. So boom, I can turn that on. Obviously, while it's running, you would have it set up this way. And you can do it for the large furnaces as well too, right? So the whole idea is for some people that have the giant outdoor furnaces like this. Same thing. You come in here, slap one of these bad boys on there. Adapter, do the same thing. You can run it through your entire base. Away you go. So then again, if you want to hook it up to multiple furnaces like we have two here, super simple. You get this industrial splitter. Let's just put this on the ground so it's already a cluster over here. And where this comes out, backtrack all this by right clicking. So then we're gonna come out, and you bring your out into here. So now everything comes through here, and then you again split it. So now you take this bad boy over here, you can split it into here, take another connection here, split into there. So now we got multiple furnaces. Again, you can't pump wood into that furnace, so it's not going to show up. But just like that, and we have it set up. So again, obviously you want to organize it, you want to put it on the wall, make it a little bit nicer. Do you can to make it look pretty. Maybe I'll do one up a little bit nicer, and then I'll post a screenshot right here. All right, and then over here we have what are called auto crafters. So all you have to do for these, it's the same thing. You check for power. Okay, 1 power usage. So power in. I'm just gonna bring it over. Boom. Power in. So that what you would do in these is you craft a blueprint just like you use with the research bench, where you make the blueprint, then you can learn it. So most people will do ammo or explosives, stuff like that, or even rockets. So all you need is a blueprint of them. So you make the blueprint like you would to learn it. You put the blueprint in here where it says literally blueprint. Then you put in the materials that you require for the blueprint. So if it's ammo, you put in gunpowder, metal frags, and then you turn it on. The smoke starts rolling. Put it up, and it'll start pumping them in out here in the output. And away you go. super simple. And you can do it for anything as long as you can make a blueprint for it. Like as long as you can research it to get that blueprint, you can make anything in there. You just put the material in, put the blueprint in, and done. Just like that. And just like that, you can have an auto farm set up. Like I said, I'll make a little auto farm, and you guys can see it here at the end. So we'll skip to that. All right, so I set up a quick little bunker base just to show you when it's all finished. It looks like inside. Doors. So we've got 3 furnaces down here, all hooked up, cooking wood, charcoal. These 2 are running, and then we also basically made a switch for the furnaces. Made a switch for the lights, so you come in, you turn your lights on so you can see. It's nighttime, helps with comfort level, stuff like that. Workbench, we got them hooked up. We still have any blueprints in them, obviously, so you're ready to turn on. You can have 2 going on each workbench. And then we'll just turn these off so they're not as annoying anymore. But they're pumping full of wood and pumping out the charcoal, going over into the box. You can basically, some of the boxes, be careful when you set them up in here because the ceilings will block some of the storage adapters sometimes, so you may have to mess around with those a little bit just to kind of get them in the right place. But yeah, no, pretty much that's it. I like to put my wall in with my TC with all my electrical. Anyway, so it's all hooked up like that, even the furnaces, so you bring the power out, you put it into a splitter for these bad boys. Make sure you got enough for 3 power each. So I put them into a switch first and the switch into the splitter. So basically power out into the splitter, power in, power into this is 6, is only got 2 hooked up in here. So then you just come in, you can turn them on so they're not just burning power running 24/7, especially if you have a small base or 1 solar panel and even like a mini battery where you're just trying to smelt some stuff a little bit like a car battery. Some fast smelting in the middle of the night. So but yeah, put them on a switch, that's how it's set up. Close the doors, nobody will know what's in there. Meanwhile, close up your base, you go away. And nobody will ever know you're in there cooking away while you're off looting, shooting, and doing whatever else you do.